This is Nicolette and Amanda from American Beauty Star. I'm going to show you guys that we know how to do a tutorial.
Yeah, we know what we're doing, okay? Prep the face.
So this is me.
Go ahead and close. The other way, did you even feel
No, I felt
face?
it. Maybe not on my chin.
I literally saw all the
Should this be like a comedy?
We'll just roll with it, girl.
You're going to see me without makeup and my rosacea.
But I got you, boo.
This is what people on TV look like when they don't have their makeup on.
Alright, so we're putting some Tarte Maracuja oil. And I'm just going to put it all over the face. Gives you that dewy look.
I have dry skin,
Okay.
mainly from my rosacea.
Okay, so this is going to be nice and moisturizing. We're going to let this sit and then we're going to start on your eye. So now I'm going to take the Makeup Forever palette, the palette number 5. So we're just going to touch up underneath your eyes and start a base for your eyeshadow. Taking a synthetic brush, you want to use a synthetic brush for any kind of creams or liquid.
Your eyelashes are so pretty.
Alright, so now I'm going to blend this out with a blending brush. Using the chocolate bar, just going in with a nice white tone just to go over. Anytime you use cream, you always want to set it with powder, otherwise it ain't gonna last, girl.
So for me, the thing that was so awesome about working with Amanda is she always took into consideration the model's face shape and just like her best features and what was going to make her feel the most comfortable. So I super love that, especially on our red carpet challenge, just really looking at what was going to make that model look gorgeous, which she was already so gorgeous, but it was really awesome. So a lot of times what really separates someone who's a working artist in the field between someone who is more just like putting on a show.
Fluffy brush, and then I'm using the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm just using the shade Shy. It's like this nice pink color. Open. Henna color right here, again from the Huda Beauty with the same brush. Up, please, thank you. And then I'm just gonna do it on the outer edges. Somebody's breaking shit in the hotel. It's alright, the hotel's just falling down, but your makeup's gonna look bomb. A synthetic brush, the new Huda Beauty cream highlighting. This is Seashells, and it's like real creamy and real highlighty. Close, please.
Ooh, yes.
Dip that brush with the Fix Plus, and then go again, and it's gonna make it pop a lot more. I like it.
You didn't notice me voguing while you were turning the other way?
No?
I was doing my best Zoolander impression.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite movies. Okay, and you have blue eyes, Nicoletta, so browns and purples will bring out blue eyes. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to add a little bit of like brown right here, and then we're going to just add a hint of purple on the bottom.
I love it. That was my favorite thing on the red carpet look too, was when you added the purple in there just to bring out the little pops of the purple in her dress, which I wasn't even seeing until you added the purple.
I'm in a small little blending brush, and I'm only placing it right here on the outer part. So it's like this little V shape right here. So then same thing on this side. And this is why I do eyeshadow first, because there's going to be fallout. If we had foundation done, it would just be a waste of time and a waste of product.
You guys probably noticed that like during the show, occasionally when we had to do tweaks to the eyeshadow, Amanda would just have me help her out and put a little piece of paper underneath and hold it there, a piece of paper towel. So those are all the cool like tips and tricks that if you really watch during the show, you can see.
Clean blending brush, and now I'm just gonna blend everything together. See, now it just looks seamless. This is the Sephora brand, and it works really well right here. So we're gonna line it. Oh yeah, the first challenge, we had to we picked out the hair in regards to the bodysuit and the jeans. So then at the end, when we had that wardrobe malfunction, it's like we had no time to change the hair.
Well, it was kind of like a huge thing altogether. It was like, you know, we got there and our model's hair, unfortunately, like some models get the misdirection that dirty hair is better to work on, and I don't know who's telling them that, but from a hairstylist point
Of view, like, it is not better to work on dirty hair.
I can always make your hair feel like it has that dirty grit if I need it to with product, but I cannot take it away if I don't have a sink and shampoo. So we knew immediately that our only option was to do a wet look.
I'm just gonna clip one hair that's sticking out.
Do it.
Okay.
We knew immediately that our only option was to do a wet look, so that's what we went ahead and did.
We had no other option.
No, and
we didn't have the time for it at all.
I wanted to do like a very like runway, like Orlando Pita, wet, figure 8, weird braid with some textured pieces. I wanted to play with texture and do that on her, and then I also wanted to complement her face, so I wanted something that was going to kind of come in and frame her face really well. So that's what we went with, and we thought that we were going to pair it up with a really sleek skinny pant, and then this like long sleeve bodysuit and almost no jewelry, or no jewelry, and then nothing was working.
Yeah, we definitely should have had her try on the clothes first, but I mean, like, lesson learned, you know, like
lesson learned. But honestly, like, and I know that the judges, they were a little like all over the place about how they felt about it, but I really do think that it looked like a runway look.
it looked amazing. It looked like editorial. It looked high fashion, you know?
I think that with the right like setting and background and lighting and maybe something moodier, it would have been amazing.
Definitely.
I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I feel like it would have been like even more so with the right setting.
Right. Definitely. I mean, like, again, and that skirt wasn't even a skirt. It was a veil. And it was held up with a bobby pin.
It was a veil and it was held up with a bobby pin. And that bodysuit was not the original bodysuit because the original bodysuit was definitely not a size 2-4. And so we had to go with a different one.
And oh, hi.
I'm proud of that look. Like, I would do that look on a runway show and, you know, or an editorial shoot and be proud of it.
Absolutely.
And same with your makeup for it.
Thank you. So really quick, guys, I'm just going to go in and cover the redness in the cheeks. So what you want to do is green does cover red, but a lot of people make the mistake of just putting the green and then going on with another product of concealer. Be too much product. What you want to do is just grab like a concealer color, even lighter, or a foundation color, and then we're going to mix it with the green.
No one's ever told me that before.
So, yeah. So now we don't have to worry about going over the green. Now we just have a concealer that has the green in it, and it's gonna like
because you're putting less product on.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna save time and it's gonna be less product. So what I'm doing is I'm just dabbing it right over the redness. I'm gonna tap it in there.
Yeah, so my rosacea is totally triggered by stress, which I have no idea why I would be under any stress right now.
Yeah, why would you be stressed?
It's not like I would be stressed at all about being on a cable television competition
there's
show. Like comedy hour. But at least you guys get to see how much fun and that we're actually ridiculous, since you didn't really get to see much of that because we were just trying to make it happen and make it work.
Right.
Can I show you guys how amazing this is and how Amanda has every single color of the rainbow and can cater to like any skin tone right there?
So
you see that?
And I really love Krylon foundation. It's just so creamy and so beautiful, and it stays on forever. So if it looks a little white, it's okay because we're gonna contour. So without doing highlight right now, like under her eyes and stuff with more product, I'm just making the skin tone a bit lighter, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna contour to bring it all together.
Have like rosacea or something, is that you just use a lighter foundation and that kind of becomes your highlighter.
Yeah, you don't want to put a lot of product because obviously they already have like a skin irritation or something with their skin, so you don't want to put too much on them. So I'm going to grab the RCMA powder. Sorry, I had to block the label out for the show. And I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush like this, and then I'm just going to like press into the skin, so this is going to set the foundation. It's not going to move. The Anastasia contour kit, and this is the light to medium. And I just like mix the colors together. I don't even know. I'm a big mixer. Seriously.
I love it.
So you can like feel where her cheekbone is. So that's right here. So I'm just tapping in. So I'm just tapping it in. I sound like the guy in Happy Gilmore. Tap, tap, tap it in. And I'm bringing it back towards her hairline. Into the hairline, push up. Nicoletta has a small forehead, so we don't need to like...
Do you have a small
Yeah,
forehead?
so you don't want to like contour too much. Actually, when people have small foreheads, you actually want to like highlight right here to make it a bit bigger. Now with the Beauty Blender, it's like my favorite thing because there's leftover product. So if you feel like the contour is just a bit much or whatever, I'm just going over it. So it actually, right now what I'm doing, it looks like the contour is behind the foundation. So it looks a lot more natural. And then we're just gonna bring it together a little bit here. Ground tapered brush. And with the chocolate bar.
What kind of jobs are you doing in a typical week?
I work a lot on set, so I do like photo shoot, commercials. I do tons of commercials. I do feature films. Awesome. I also do special effects.
Oh, cool.
So I have, you know, horror short films. I have my regular clients. Everything. I work a lot in LA and Orange County. I'm starting my YouTube channel.
Watch out.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's what I thought was so funny, because I feel like with all the pairings on the show, like they paired they paired us pretty accurately with like what we do on a daily basis. So we're both from LA, well, LA-ish.
Yeah.
We both work with a lot of the same people. And, you know, I think in the end, like, our aesthetics, we may have like differences in them, but we get that like that's not what matters, because the client is what matters, or in the case of the show, the challenge. I feel like we should still be there.
We should. We're both really diverse in like what we can do. I have my own style like anybody else. They all have their own styles of makeup and everything. But I just really feel like, you know, we're so diverse in like our talents. Would have loved to show you guys more of my work. Hashtag yin yang.
Hashtag perfect storm. Hashtag the real deal. You guys have to vote.
Yeah, we'll set up.
Make
We'll set
people
up
vote. Hashtag calm and storm.
It's not the strips. You cannot use any oil-based mascara because it's gonna make them fall out.
Right, so what you can use is there's this amazing mascara called Blink. Take my word for it. It creates little tubes over your lashes, which is why you can wear it with lash extensions, because it literally just incubates them. So even if you're a person who gets really bad like fallout on the bottom from like blinking and maybe your lashes touch, it's really, and she can use it straight from the tube because it's my mascara.
And what you want to do is start from the bottom and wiggle. This works pretty darn well, guys.
So they have it at Namie's, which is an amazing beauty store located in Los Angeles off Riverside. Blink, B-L-I-N-C.
I'm gonna grab the Anastasia Glow Kit, the silver one. A fluffy brush, and then I'm just gonna go in and I like legit tap all of them. Again, I told you I'm a big mixer. Do her little nose on her chin.
Amanda has a ghost in her hotel room who keeps touching her door. Did you hear that? Every 5 seconds.
Yeah. Don't say that, I'm scared.
I actually make a lot of my lipsticks out of the Makeup Forever Flash palette.
You never double dip, you guys.
Number 1, sanitation. MAC's lip pencil, Color Cafe. I'm gonna overdraw your lips just a bit. I'm a little bit crazy, but whatever. So I made this color. Used was the white, the coral, and then a little bit of the brown. I like, very nice. What the fuck? Okay, I heard that.
See?
I feel like somebody's listening to us.
Well, they're getting some real good makeup tips.
Oh my god, I love this color. I love it.
Ooh, look at that highlight, girl. Yes.
Are you feeling yourself?
I am.
Just want to define it a little bit more. Morphe Prep and Set. This stuff is bomb. Your makeup ain't going nowhere, girl. This fucking air conditioner, really? Alright, girl, kill yourself.
Stop!
I'm sorry.